Okay, so I wanted to talk about, I don't know, it's pertaining to something recent that I went through that was similar, right? So, I don't get y'all guys, like, speaking through, like, why is it so hard for men to be friends with somebody? Like, they act like it's hard for you to be platonic friends. Like you gotta be sleeping with somebody. Like if you chilling with somebody, no, it's not. It's not always that all the time. Or like, I mean, I do like want to get in a relationship, but if I feel like a person is not for me, I'm not gonna force the situation. I'm not going to go crazy because or the situation didn't work out or they not for me. Like I'm so chill and laid back, I don't have time for that. And it's like, even when, say for instance, even with my friends, like majority of the time my friends is the one call me because I'm just so laid back. I be in my little mode. Sometimes I'm a little different than most folks. It's not that I don't like you, I don't want to be around you, or you know, or whatever. It's just sometimes I don't be calling people. But if you around me, like I hang around you and talk to you all day long, but that phone and then the texting, I really don't like to talk via text messages because you can't really catch the person vibe all the time, like on how they coming across when you're texting, especially like if you have any confusion on what's going on, like the text don't give the same vibe a voice can. You get what I'm saying? And but still detaching from just one way of like thinking or doing things, like I'll switch it up. And I'm not one to like really follow people, like how, like for instance, like you remember when people were in school, like high school, middle school, or whatever, like they felt like they had to follow like that group mentality, do what the group does to fit in. I've never been that person. So like the switch up, because I know every situation is different and everybody is not okay with like not being in communication or around them or whatever. But like, and so I mean, I get to switch it up. And but see, when I try to switch up and do something a little too different that I know is not me, it never works out. It never works out. And so like it's like it get worse than what it was. But I'm not dumb. Okay, and me going into this particular part is, if you've been watching my previous videos, I've been explaining what's been going on with me and who I am. You get what I'm saying? I don't know. I'm gonna just keep it simple and say that it's a functioning issue sometimes for me day to day. If you watch my previous videos, you get what that means. Everybody not gonna understand that, especially if you haven't taken the time to sit back and explain it to them. And so again, I know everybody's situation because again, my last friend, like she had pulled me out to go out with her, and so like I don't know. I know everybody is not gonna do that, but I don't know. It's just like one thing. I'm not a people pleaser. Like I don't kiss behind for nobody. Like I refuse to. Like if you have a communication problem with me, I don't mind talking it out. I don't mind resolving issues, even if it's an argument. I don't mind. Like I don't like arguing, but I don't mind resolving it. But one thing I will not do, I will not kiss your behind. I'm not doing that. Nope. That's not for me. I'm not going to sit up. It's a lot of vibrations. I'm not going to sit up here and act like it's for me when I know that it's not. I've had instances where people try to force bad vibrations my way, and I'm not having it. No, it's not supposed to. And again, these individuals aren't dumb. They were told repeatedly, you're not supposed to be trying to force no bad vibrations on this person. So, you have to excuse me because the thoughts and, just kind of, if you get it, you get it. I've said it in the previous video. But and so yeah, but like being grown too, like as you growing up, I don't know, I'm the type of person, like, you know how people get to arguing and they're like, oh, well, I'm grown at AF, I'm grown at AF. If you so grown, why you gotta say you grown? If you're mature, why do you have to say that? Why don't you just, I don't know, I was raised like that, like, you don't do it, I mean, you don't say it, you do it, you know, and you don't do what you don't agree with. What is wrong, you know. And again, there's no excuses, like, because again, as an adult, you know, you could do what you want to do as long as it's not hurting anyone, and you know, or you know, something like this, you know, really messed up. I mean, which we know people gonna do what they're gonna do anyway. So I mean, it's like, why isn't it easier to be more transparent? And it's like, I'm sick of having people be weird around me or flip out, like you don't know how to control your extras that go through your head, the intrusive thoughts, your, whether you want to call it demons, and like, I don't know if it's your others, whoever talking to you in your head, they got you acting like you invasion of the body snatchers. I don't really get it. You cool with me one minute and then you flipping on me the next. I'm not gonna sit up here and act as though every man is narcissistic, because they're not, or every man is abusive or controlling, or go with the mentality of the vast majority of men that are narcissistic or you know, controlling. And you know, everybody's not like that. And everybody, you talking about everybody gonna have a problem with each other? No, I'm not about to sit up here and act like everybody has communication skills problems. No, I'm not gonna sit up here, no, because that would be fake of me. And why should I deny myself true reality and my growth for something so stupid? No. Oh, but excuse me, I'm sorry. I thought I was recording, but I wasn't. But no, I was saying that basically, like, you know, be in touch. The vibrations flow differently than they do for a lot of people. But for the people that is like, who go through the same thing, like, I know dealing with everyday life, you know, problems, plus this, the problems that come along with this, you know, everything isn't always cushy like people think it is, you know. And so, like, just my hats off to you and how you figure out how to deal with it. But right now, I'm just in the middle of, somebody was like, you know, I don't know, I guess they're in that mode of wanting to fall back because of, I guess, my reaction to things or whatever it is that they're going through. And it's hard to try to figure out whether you should still be around certain individuals knowing that you can see better what they're going through than they can, or should you just fall back. And it's just like, I just don't want to be anywhere right now for myself where it's a lot of conflict or a lot of drama. But I'm not a drama based individual, in or out, maybe inwardly or out anyway. So again, I'm trying to push away all of that negativity stuff. But yeah, I don't know, y'all just tell me what y'all think. And I don't think it's not everybody thing. It's something in the water, obviously, because some it's a lot of switching up for the better needs to be being done, and not just the betterment of one, you know, the betterment of all. And so or select groups. So, but yeah, that's my spiel. Bye, y'all.